All right, here we are again. Welcome to your unique devotion. All right, nice prop. It's such a nice prop. I don't even have to put a big post in the beginning. I can just use my cool hat. Okay, today, gonna do the important part, not talk about my hat. Gonna read John chapter 18, starting in verse 35 through 38. This is entitled, What is Truth? Okay, so let's get started. Pilate answered, Am I a Jew? Your own nation and the chief priests have delivered you to me. What have you done? Jesus answered, My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight, so that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now my kingdom is not from here. Pilate therefore said to him, Are you a king then? Jesus answered, You are rightly that I am a king. For this cause I was born, and for this cause I have come into the world, that I should bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth hears my voice. Pilate said to him, What is truth? And when he had said this, he went out again to the Jews and said to them, I have found no fault in him at all. So the question is, I wonder if you guessed it, it's what is truth? He's talking about and explaining to Pilate what is truth of his existence, what his purpose is. And in the conversation, there may have even been more, but let's just go with what's here. He says that, well, he doesn't find any reason to put this man in jail, to hang this man on a cross. He finds no fault in him whatsoever, which is true. It's completely true. So, what does that have to do with you? The word truth, the shortest version of definition that I could find that doesn't have the word true or truth in it, which happens a lot, is in accordance with fact or reality. So I've talked about this before. If you read the newspaper, you can gather information about what is happening in your world, but be careful that you don't put that into your mind palace of information and build your ideas and how you view the world and other people and make gossips and assumptions about those things and people and places, because their information may not be 100% accurate, or even if it is accurate, it may not have the entire truth. So be careful when you're basing your theories, laws, rules, and ideas of how this world functions and who people really are. You gotta watch that. So that's more outwardly, and I could talk about other things like that, but what I want to talk about here is Jesus is talking about inward truth. So I want you to think about inward truth. And the best way to do that is to reevaluate yourself in two ways. One, sit down and think about different aspects and areas of your life that I've talked about before. And let me read them quick. Spiritual life, your communication with God. Love and family, that's one. Mental, career, financial, social, and physical. In those different areas. Think about how do you feel in your mind about those things, and what are your goals for those? And where do you think you stand in those areas? Take a day, reflect on that. You might add more. Then go back and look through just the last week, maybe even just the last day if it makes it easier, yesterday, and visualize and write down everything that you actually did throughout that day, and look to see if any of them even line up with what you think is going on in your mind. I know when I did that, I found out that there are some things that I think are going on, but in action aren't happening. So they're not in accordance with reality. It's not truth. And then you can build from there, and you can change, and you can do all kinds of awesome stuff with God's communication and help from Him. So, on that note, enjoy. I hope God gives you all the blessings you deserve, and even more so, all the blessings you don't deserve. Have a wonderful day, And if you want to go a little deeper with that, you can email me any questions you have. I would love to help and assist you in that area. I'll see you tomorrow.